Unit 6, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
On Saturday night, Mum was cooking dinner in the kitchen. David and Helen were watching an exciting TV program about two children. The children were on holiday. One evening, they got lost in the woods. A light was shining in the trees. It was a castle. "We might meet a queen or a king," the children thought. "Perhaps they could help us get home." As they were pushing their bikes up the hill, they saw an envelope on a tree. Inside, there was a gold ring and a letter. The letter said, "You have the Queen's missing ring. Go to the castle. Look for the key. It's in a secret place. If you find the key, open the door. Your present is inside the castle." Then the TV program ended. "Do you think they are going to find the key?" asked Helen. "I don't know," said David. "Hey, what's this?" He felt something hard on the sofa. It was a key. "This is strange," Helen whispered to David. "We've found the secret key." Mum came into the room. "Has anyone seen my key? I lost it this morning." David laughed. "Sorry, Helen. I don't think this is the secret key."
Unit 6, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
On Saturday night, Mum was cooking dinner in the kitchen. David and Helen were watching an exciting TV program about two children. The children were on holiday. One evening, they got lost in the woods. A light was shining in the trees. It was a castle. "We might meet a queen or a king," the children thought. "Perhaps they could help us get home." As they were pushing their bikes up the hill, they saw an envelope on a tree. Inside, there was a gold ring and a letter. The letter said, "You have the Queen's missing ring. Go to the castle. Look for the key. It's in a secret place. If you find the key, open the door. Your present is inside the castle." Then the TV program ended. "Do you think they are going to find the key?" asked Helen. "I don't know," said David. "Hey, what's this?" He felt something hard on the sofa. It was a key. "This is strange," Helen whispered to David. "We've found the secret key." Mum came into the room. "Has anyone seen my key? I lost it this morning." David laughed. "Sorry, Helen. I don't think this is the secret key."
Unit 6, Lesson 2. 2. Listen and order the cards.
You look excited, Emma.
Yes, I am. I've just got a letter from my friend who lives near a castle. She's invited me to visit the castle.
Where is it?
It's west of London in the countryside.
What can you see there?
It's where the Queen of England lives. She's got lots of homes. This one is very old. Look, there's a picture of it in the envelope. It's on top of the hill, but it isn't a real hill. King William I, the King of England in the 11th century, wanted his castle to be on a hill, so he made a hill.
I guess at that time, all around the castle there were woods. But now there are beautiful gardens.
Last time my friend visited the castle, there were people having picnics in the gardens. We might have a picnic too. And there's a shop at the castle. My friend bought a silver ring with a picture of the castle on it.
Are you going to buy a ring too?
I don't think so. I'd like to buy a bracelet or some cushions.
Unit 6, Lesson 3. 1. Look and listen. Then answer.
Has the postman just brought you something?
Yes, he has. Look, my name's on the envelope.
Open it. Let's see what it is.
Oh, it's a letter.
What does it say?
It says, Dear Emma, this is a competition. Look at the picture of the castle. Search for these 3 secret things in the picture. Perhaps you will win a book.
That sounds exciting. Let's look at the picture. Can you see anything hiding in the picture?
Yes, look. I have to find a key. Here it is, in the door.
OK, what else do you have to find?
A queen. She lives in the castle, I guess. Yes, here she is, in the bedroom. And she's wearing a gold ring. That's another secret thing.
Oh, good! You found all 3. Do you think you'll win?
Yes, I might.
Unit 6, Lesson 7. 1. Listen, point and say. Fire. Cook. Queen. Lamps. King. Unit 6, Lesson 2. 1. Listen and write. What were you doing yesterday afternoon at 3 o'clock?
I was watching a DVD at my friend's house.
What's your friend's name?
Richard.
How do you spell that?
R-I-C-H-A-R-D.
What were you watching?
A film called Superstars. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. What kind of film was it?
An exciting film. It's about a boy who lives on an island. He climbs up a hill one day and finds a secret door in the grass. There's an old key lying next to the door.
What happened then?
I don't know. We didn't finish the film. It was getting really exciting. Then the TV broke.
Oh dear! Unit 6, Lesson 3. 1. Where did Grandma get each of these things? Listen and write a letter in each box.
You've got some lovely things in this room, Grandma. Where did you get that painting?
The one of the forest? Well, I bought it at a castle that I visited last year. It was expensive, but I loved it.
Yes, it's beautiful. This box looks interesting too.
Oh, that's very old. I bought it in the village.
Did you buy it at the market?
No, I bought it in a shop that sells old things.
What's inside?
Have a look. You'll have to find the key. It's behind the clock there.
I like this clock. Is it made of wood?
Yes, it is. Your grandfather and I bought it. We were on holiday and we visited a factory that made clocks. I remember it well. Have you found the key?
Yes. It's here. Is it made of gold?
I don't think so. Now, open the box and look inside.
Oh, wow! There's a ring in here.
Oh, yes. I was looking for that ring. Your grandfather gave it to me. He bought it at a market we went to when we first met.
It's lovely.
It's too small for me now. Would you like it?
Oh, thank you, Grandma. What's your favourite thing here, Grandma?
Well, I like the clock, but I think my favourite thing is this spoon. It's made of silver, and it has a picture of a queen on it.
Where did you get it?
I bought it in a shop at the museum. I like it because I use it every day for my tea. Shall we have a cup of tea now?
Yes. OK, Grandma. Which cups shall I use?
Use my new cups.
Oh, they're nice. I've seen these cups at the cafe in town.
Oh, I bought them at the supermarket last week. They weren't expensive.
They're nice, Grandma.
Unit 6, Lesson 4. 2. Listen and draw lines.
Excuse me, can I ask you a few questions?
Yes, of course.
You were sailing your boat when you saw the Mary Celeste. Who do you think the people were on the ship?
I think there was a family on the ship. There was a man's jacket hanging on the chair. There was a book on the table. I think he was reading it.
The ship too?
Yes, I think she was writing her diary. I read the last words she wrote.
Do you think they had any children?
Yes, I think they had a son. Perhaps it was his toy ship that was lying on the floor.
Do you think they had a pet?
Yes, there was a cat bed on the floor. I don't know what happened to the family.
Unit 6, Lesson 5. 2. Listen and colour and write. Look at these people. I think they were outside when it started to rain. One woman hasn't got an umbrella. She's wet. Can you colour the man's umbrella red?
Yes, I can.
Now, what room is that over there?
The room with the tables and chairs? I think that's the dining room, where they have their meals.
Yes, it is. Can you write dining room over the door?
OK. That's D-I-N-I-N-G R O O M.
Yes, that's right. Now, can you see the woman working behind the desk?
Yes, I can.
Well, she's wearing a uniform. Can you colour her jacket?
OK. I'll colour it blue. Can I colour her shirt too?
Yes, you can. OK. What colour do you want to choose?
Grey, I think. That looks nice.
What do you think the woman behind the desk is saying to the people?
Come and have some tea?
Yes, perhaps. Can you write, "Come and have some tea" next to her?
OK.
Unit 6, Lesson 7. 1. Listen and tick the box. What are you doing, Helen?
I'm drawing a picture of a very old place.
What is it?
It's a castle.
Who lives there?
The king and queen live there with their daughter.
Is she married?
No, she isn't married.
Where is the castle? Is it in the city?
No, it's about 5 kilometres outside the city.
Is it in the woods?
No, you have to go through the woods to get to it. Then you go up to the top of the hill. The castle is on the top of the hill. You can see everything from up there.
Unit 7, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Harry and Katy were hungry. "Here, have a few of my sweets," said Harry. "No, thank you," said Katy. "You shouldn't eat so many sweets. They're bad for your teeth." They went into the kitchen. They wanted to make a snack to eat. Harry saw a plate of chocolate biscuits. "Let's have a few each," said Harry. But Katy said, "Biscuits are full of butter and flour, aren't they? And they're full of sugar too. Too much sugar isn't good for you, is it? What about a salad?" They opened the fridge. Katy was looking for some tomatoes or vegetables, but Harry found some pizza. "It's got cheese and tomatoes on it, so it's very healthy," said Harry. "No, Harry. Pizza isn't a snack, it's a meal," said Katy. "If you want a snack, eat apples or other fruit." Later, Harry came into the kitchen. Katy was eating ice cream with biscuits and chocolate on top. "That isn't a healthy snack, is it?" said Harry. "But I'm only having a little ice cream," said Katy, "and it tastes very nice."
Unit 7, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Harry and Katy were hungry. "Here, have a few of my sweets," said Harry. "No, thank you," said Katy. "You shouldn't eat so many sweets. They're bad for your teeth." They went into the kitchen. They wanted to make a snack to eat. Harry saw a plate of chocolate biscuits. "Let's have a few each," said Harry. But Katie said, "Biscuits are full of butter and flour, aren't they? And they're full of sugar too. Too much sugar isn't good for you, is it? What about a salad?" They opened the fridge. Katie was looking for some tomatoes or vegetables, but Harry found some pizza. "It's got cheese and tomatoes on it, so it's very healthy," said Harry. "No, Harry, pizza isn't a snack, it's a meal," said Katie. "If you want a snack, eat apples or other fruit." Later, Harry came into the kitchen. Katie was eating ice cream with biscuits and chocolate on top. "That isn't a healthy snack, is it?" said Harry. "But I'm only having a little ice cream," said Katie, "and it tastes very nice."
Unit 7, Lesson 2. 2. Listen and order the cards.
What are you doing, Sarah?
I'm helping my mum make supper.
What are you having for supper?
Pizza. And after that, we've got some chocolate biscuits.
I love chocolate. What else is in the biscuits?
Milk, butter, flour, eggs, and sugar.
Shall I bring the plates?
Yes, please. That's very kind of you. Oh, and we need salt and pepper too.
Are you having anything to drink?
Yes, there's some juice in the fridge.
Shall I bring some glasses?
Oh, thank you. Would you like to have supper with us?
Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Unit 7, Lesson 3. 1. Look and listen. Then answer. What's happening here?
This is a busy restaurant. People are having meals.
What's the waiter carrying?
He's carrying plates of pizza to that table over there.
Are they all having pizza?
No, the woman's got something in a bowl.
Do you think it's pasta?
Well, I can see a spoon next to the bowl, so I think it might be soup. But everyone else is having pizza instead. They're waiting for it to arrive.
What's the man doing?
He's cutting a bread roll for the little boy.
What's in the 2 little bottles on the table?
The one with S on it is salt, and the one with P on it is pepper.
Do you think they're going to put salt and pepper on their food?
They might, but they should taste it first. Too much salt isn't good for you, is it?
Unit 7, Lesson 7. 1. Listen, point and say.
Stomach. Meat. Restaurant. Cheese. Sandwiches.
Unit 7, Lesson 2. 1. listen and write.
You're 12, aren't you? What did you do on your last birthday?
We went to a restaurant for a meal.
Where did you go?
We went to a restaurant called Burgerland.
How do you spell that?
BURGERLAND.
What did you have to eat there?
I had a burger with fries and chocolate ice cream.
You love ice cream, don't you?
Yes, I do.
What did you have to drink?
I had orange juice.
And who did you go with?
My mum and dad and 3 friends from school.
What happened after the meal?
The waiter brought me a cake and everybody in the restaurant sang to me.
Unit 7, Lesson 3. 1. What is in this food? Listen and write a letter in each box. Hi, Richard. Are you going to cook something by yourself?
Yes, I am. I found these things in the kitchen, but I don't know what to make.
You could make a cake with these bananas.
Oh, yes! Banana cake tastes nice.
How many carrots are there?
There are a lot of carrots. I might make soup with these carrots. Do you like carrot soup?
Yes, I do. It's good for you too.
There's some cheese in the fridge, so I could make cheese sandwiches. But we haven't got any bread.
Do you have any flour? You need flour to make bread.
Yes, I could make some bread first.
That's a good idea.
Oh, and I found some olives. They taste good on pizzas.
Yes, I like olives too.
I'm really hungry now.
Me too. Are there any biscuits in that packet?
Yes, there are. Here you are.
Thank you. They taste sweet. There's a lot of sugar in biscuits.
I know. They taste good, but we shouldn't have too much sugar. It isn't good for you.
Okay, just one. Unit 7, Lesson 5. 2. Listen and colour and write.
What are these people doing?
They're selling biscuits.
Yes, they look lovely, don't they? Do you think it's cold outside or warm?
It's cold. They're wearing gloves and scarves and hats.
Do you want to colour the scarves?
Yes. I'm going to give the woman a red and blue striped scarf, and the man's scarf is going to be green.
What about their hats and gloves?
OK. The woman's hat and gloves are dark blue. The man's hat and gloves are brown. Yes, that looks nice.
What do you think they are saying to the people in the market?
Perhaps they're saying, "Try our lovely biscuits."
Yes, perhaps. Can you write, "Try our lovely biscuits" next to the man and the woman?
OK.
Unit 7, Lesson 7. 1. Listen and tick the box. Do you like sandwiches?
Yes, I do. I have sandwiches every day for lunch.
What do you like to have in your sandwiches?
My favourite is egg and salad.
That sounds nice. What else have you got in your lunchbox?
A drink and some fruit. And sometimes I have a sweet snack too.
What kind of snack? Sweets?
No, I sometimes have some chocolate. I've got some chocolate in my lunchbox today. I'm so pleased.
Do you have a snack when you come home from school?
Yes, I usually have biscuits or in winter a bowl of soup. And sometimes, in the summer, my mother buys me an ice cream on the way home from school.
That's nice.
Unit 8, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Grandma had a letter to post. She asked David and Helen, "Can you post this letter for me, please?" "Of course, Grandma," said Helen, "but I don't know the way to the post office." "It's easy," said Grandma. "Go left, and at the end of the street, turn right. Go straight on, and at the corner, turn left. There are lots of shops in that street. The post office is on the right, next to the bank." "Oh dear, I've forgotten where to go next," said David. "I think Grandma said we should turn left at the end of the street," said Helen. They turned left, then they went straight on, and at the corner, they turned left into Green Street. But there wasn't a post office there, or a bank, and there weren't any shops. Helen said, "I think we should go back and start again. Perhaps we should turn right at the end of Grandma's street, not left." "We're here," said Helen. But David looked unhappy. "I've forgotten the letter," he said.
Unit 8, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Grandma had a letter to post. She asked David and Helen, "Can you post this letter for me, please?" "Of course, Grandma," said Helen, "but I don't know the way to the post office." "It's easy," said Grandma. "Go left, and at the end of the street, turn right. Go straight on, and at the corner, turn left. There are lots of shops in that street. The post office is on the right, next to the bank." "Oh dear, I've forgotten where to go next," said David. "I think Grandma said we should turn left at the end of the street," said Helen. They turned left, then they went straight on, and at the corner, they turned left into Green Street. But there wasn't a post office there, or a bank, and there weren't any shops. Helen said, "I think we should go back and start again. Perhaps we should turn right at the end of Grandma's street, not left." "We're here," said Helen. But David looked unhappy. "I've forgotten the letter," he said.
Unit 8, Lesson 2. 2. Listen and order the cards.
Do you know the way from your house to school?
Of course.
Can you tell me the way?
Well, first, you turn left when you walk out of my front door. And then you walk to the end of this street. It's called King Street. At the end of King Street, you turn right.
OK, so I go left, and at the end of the street, I turn right.
Yes. You turn right at the corner of King Street and Hill Street.
Isn't that where the post office is? In Hill Street?
Yes. You go past the post office and you go straight on. There's a park on the right, and opposite that on the left is my school.
So your school is near the park then? That's good, isn't it?
Yes. We often go there after school to play.
Unit 8, Lesson 3. 1. Look and listen. Then answer. Can you tell me what all the places are in this picture?
Yes, this is a picture of my town.
Where are those people going?
The people getting off the bus. They're going into the cinema.
And what's that building next to the cinema?
That's the chemist. You can buy medicine there. I think that woman is going there to buy medicine for her son.
Why? Do you think he's ill?
I think he's hurt his elbow. He's got a bandage around it. It must be sore. He looks like he's in pain.
What's the building across the road from the chemist?
The one with the flag outside. That's the police station. And that's the post office on the corner.
Oh, yes. I can see the letterbox outside for posting your letters. Now, that's an interesting building next to the police station on the left.
Yes, that's the museum.
And what's the name of the river?
That's North River. Can you see that bridge across it? My great-great-grandfather was an engineer who worked on that bridge. It's quite famous.
Really? What was his name?
William North. His surname is the same as mine, and it's the name of the river too.
Unit 8, Lesson 7. 1. Listen, point, and say. Computer. Turn on. Address. Window. Map. Unit 8, Lesson 2. 1. Listen and write.
Where are you going?
To the post office.
Why? Are you going to post a letter?
No, I'm going to buy some stamps for my mum. We have to send a card to my aunt in Canada.
Where does she live in Canada?
Quebec.
How do you spell that?
Q-U-E-B-E-C.
Do you know the way to the post office?
Yes. You turn left at the corner of this street and it's there.
Is it on the left or right of the street?
It's on the right, next to the museum.
Can I come with you?
Yes, of course.
Unit 8, Lesson 3. 1. Where do these people work? Listen and write a letter in each box.
What do you want to be when you're older, Emma?
I don't know.
The people in our street have interesting jobs.
What do they do?
There's a doctor in the house at the end of the street. He works in the hospital in the middle of the town.
I don't want to work in a hospital. What does the man in the house on the corner do?
He's an actor. He works in the theatre next to the bank. And the woman who lives next to him is an engineer.
Where does she work?
She works in different places, but at the moment she's working on a new bridge in the city.
Wow, that's exciting. Is the man in the house next to hers a police officer?
Yes, he is.
Does he work in the police station?
No, he doesn't. He usually works outside, on the streets. I often see him on the corner, next to the cinema.
I'd like to work at the stadium. I like sports. Do you know anybody who works there?
Yes, I do. Your PE teacher works there at the weekends. He teaches football to young children.
That sounds fun.
And I like being a firefighter. I sometimes work at the fire station, but often we go out in the fire engine. It's never boring being a firefighter.
Unit 8, Lesson 4. 2. Listen and draw lines. Everybody is trying to find the way to the theatre, but they are all lost. Can you see William?
No? Where?
He's on the corner, opposite the fire station.
Oh, yes, I can see him. And I can see Sarah. She's standing on the stairs outside the library.
Oh, yes. Is she the one with the blue rucksack on her back?
Yes, that's Sarah.
Who's the boy with the orange t-shirt?
The one in front of the bank. That's Michael. And there's Emma. She's near the theatre, but she doesn't know it.
Oh, yes, that's her, standing at the bus stop between the post office and the chemist. Unit 8, Lesson 5. 2. Listen and colour and write.
Look at these people. Where do you think they are going?
They're going into the shop over there. The one next to the bookshop.
What shop is that?
I think it's the chemist. I can see some medicine in the shop window.
Yes, it is. Can you write chemist on the front of the shop?
OK. That's CHEMIST.
Yes, that's right. Now, can you see what the girl is carrying?
Yes, I can. She's carrying a big book. I think she's just been to the bookshop next to the chemist to buy it.
Can you colour the book?
OK. Shall I colour it blue?
Yes. Do you want to colour anything else?
No, but I think I should write something above the bookshop.
Are you going to write bookshop?
No, I'm going to write brilliant books.
That's a good name. Do you know how to spell that?
Yes, it's BRILLIANT. Then books.
Great!
Unit 8, Lesson 7. 1. Listen and tick the box.
Where do you and your mum want to go, Katie?
We want to find the way to Aunt Sally's house. She's moved to a new house in the countryside. We don't know the way.
OK. Let's put her address into the sat-nav. OK. Now let's turn it on and listen carefully.
Turn left here.
OK, we've turned left. Now we must listen to find out where to go next.
Go across the bridge over the river. Then go straight on for 5 kilometres.
OK, we've driven for 5 kilometres. Look, there's a wood. There's a wood behind Aunt Sally's house. Perhaps we're getting near to it.
Drive through the wood. At the end of the wood, turn right. The house is on the left, at the end of the road.
Unit 9, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Katie was looking into her silver ball. Robert wanted to find out about his future. Will I do well in my exams this year? He asked. Katie looked into the ball. Yes, you may, but you'll have to study for them. Then Robert asked another question. Will I be rich one day? Katie looked carefully. I can see you in my silver ball. You're looking at an expensive car. Robert was happy. He thought, perhaps I'll be an important businessman. Will I buy the car? He asked. No, you won't, said Katie. I think it's broken. You might be a mechanic. Robert didn't mind. He likes cars. He asked another question. Will I travel around the world one day? Katie saw a picture of Robert in her silver ball. He was travelling to space in a rocket. Well, perhaps you won't be a mechanic. Perhaps you'll be an astronaut and travel to planets where no one has ever been. That sounds exciting. How long will I stay there? Asked Robert. I don't know. Maybe you won't come back, answered Katie. Then Robert said, I think I'd prefer to be a mechanic.
Unit 9, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Katie was looking into her silver ball. Robert wanted to find out about his future. Will I do well in my exams this year? He asked. Katie looked into the ball. Yes, you may, but you'll have to study for them. Then Robert asked another question. Will I be rich one day? Katy looked carefully. I can see you in my silver ball. You're looking at an expensive car. Robert was happy. He thought, perhaps I'll be an important businessman. Will I buy the car? He asked. No, you won't, said Katy. I think it's broken. You might be a mechanic. Robert didn't mind. He likes cars. He asked another question. Will I travel around the world one day? Katy saw a picture of Robert in her silver ball. He was travelling to space in a rocket. Well, perhaps you won't be a mechanic. Perhaps you'll be an astronaut and travel to planets where no one has ever been. That sounds exciting. How long will I stay there? Asked Robert. I don't know. Maybe you won't come back, answered Katy. Then Robert said, I think I'd prefer to be a mechanic.
Unit 9, Lesson 2. 2. Listen and order the cards.
What are you doing this weekend, Betty?
I don't know. I may go to work with my dad.
Is he a businessman? Does he work in an office?
No, he's a mechanic. He helps people when they have problems with their cars.
Do you like watching your dad work?
I don't mind. I'll take something with me to do.
What do you like doing?
I like making things. I made a rocket yesterday with paper, card and glue.
Can you show me?
Yes, I've got a picture of it here in my pocket. Look.
It's very good. Perhaps you'll be an astronaut one day.
Yes. After my exams, I want to go to university to learn all about space and the planets. One day, I'll travel in a real rocket.
Really? You're very brave.
Unit 9, Lesson 3. 1. Look and listen. Then answer. What's happening in this picture?
It's a picture of people in a park. There are lots of different people. They're all doing different things.
Why is that little girl crying?
She's just dropped her ball in the lake. Perhaps that dog will swim to it and fetch it.
Do you think he'll bring it back to her?
Yes, I think he will. And then the little girl will give him some of her jam sandwich.
Why are those girls looking at a map?
I think they're looking for the cafe and they don't know the way. Perhaps they'll ask that businesswoman.
Yes. That man at the cafe looks angry.
The one reading the newspaper? I agree. I think he's annoyed because there's a little boy making a noise on a drum at the next table. My grandfather hates noise when he's reading the newspaper. I think the man will leave the cafe soon.
I think you're right. Unit 9, Lesson 7. 1. Listen, point and say.
Glasses. Paper. Bookshops. eyes. Page.
Unit 9, Lesson 2. 1. Listen and write.
Hello, Harry.
Hello. What are you doing?
I'm looking into my silver ball. I'll tell you your future.
Oh, yes. I want to know about my job one day. What will I be?
I can see a rocket travelling into space.
Ah, so I'll be an astronaut. That's good. Can you tell me anything about school?
Yes, I can see that you'll do well in your tests this year.
That's good news too. Where will I live?
In America. You'll live in a big house with a swimming pool.
Really? Oh, that's great. I want to write everything down so that I can tell my mum and dad later. America. Where in America? Do you know my address?
I can see your house number and your street name. It's number 92 Beach Road. That's B-E-A-C-H. Do you know how to spell Miami?
Yes. M-I-A-M-I. When will I go to America?
When you are 28.
28? But that's old. Oh.
Unit 9, Lesson 3. 1. What will they do? Listen and write a letter in each box. Look at Oliver. He loves playing with that rocket.
Yes, I think he'll be an astronaut when he's older. He'll travel to space in a spaceship.
Ha ha, yes. Look at the other children. What do you think they will do?
Well, Emma will work in the theatre.
Oh, yes. She loves singing, dancing and acting. Emma might be an actor. What about Richard?
I don't know. What do you think he'll do?
Maybe he'll be a businessman.
I don't think he'll work in an office.
No, he won't work in an office. He might sell something.
Yes, he might sell ice cream on the beach.
Ha ha, yes! Richard will sell ice cream on the beach.
Sarah will be a designer. She's good at drawing.
Yes, she might be a dress designer. I'll buy her dresses. Will Frank be a football player?
No, he wants to be a firefighter. He loves playing with the fire engine.
Oh, yes, that's his favourite toy.
Sophia likes playing football. She likes all sports. I think she'll be a PE teacher.
Yes, that will be a great job for her. Unit 9, Lesson 4. 2. Listen and draw lines.
It's the morning in Jim's country. He's lying on the beach. It's a sunny day there.
Yes, he's lying on the beach while Michael's lying in bed. He's sleeping because it's night time where he lives.
What about Paul? What is he doing?
He's doing his homework.
What time do you think it is in his country?
I think it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. The sun is going down.
Yes. What about Tom? What time is it in his country?
It's early morning. Tom is getting up. In a few hours, he'll be at school. And Jim will be in bed, sleeping.
Unit 9, Lesson 5. 2. Listen and colour and write. Would you like to live in a town like this in the future?
Yes, it looks fun. I'd like to travel around the town in a rocket.
Where do you think that rocket is going to?
I think it's going to school. Yes, those children getting onto the rocket are wearing school uniform.
OK. Why don't you write school rocket on the side?
OK. SCHOOLROCKET. I've done it.
What colour uniform are they wearing? You can colour it.
OK, I'll colour the trousers blue and the shirts yellow. That will look nice.
Now, what else shall we write?
How about the name of the school? I think the school is in the tallest building behind the rocket.
OK. What name are you going to write on the tallest building?
I'm going to write high school. HIGH. Then school. Because it's high.
Good idea. Unit 9, Lesson 7. 1. Listen and tick the box.
Hello, Robert. Do you want to come to the park with me? Hi, Harry. Sorry, I can't. I'm busy now. What are you doing? I'm using the computer. Are you playing a game? No, I'm shopping. What are you buying? I'm looking for a book. A book for school? No, a storybook. My friend read it and it sounds very exciting.
Unit 10, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Welcome to Question Time. Today, we're asking our team questions about the past, the present, and the future. OK, the first question is about the past. Katie, a question for you. Do you know a lot about dinosaurs?
I know they are extinct.
But do you know how big the biggest dinosaur was?
About 10 meters tall?
No, sorry. It was much bigger. It was 18 meters tall.
Oh.
David, who had the first telephone conversation?
He was called Bell. He made the first telephone in 1876.
Yes, that's right. Now some questions about the world around us today. Helen, which is the biggest water bird in this country?
The swan?
Yes. Robert, how many legs has a butterfly got?
A butterfly. It's an insect. And all insects have got 6 legs.
Good. Harry, have baby lions got spots or stripes on their fur?
Baby lions have got spots.
Right. And finally, a question about the future. How old will I be next year?
68?
35?
I prefer your answer, Katie. You win.
Unit 10, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Welcome to Question Time. Today, we're asking our team questions about the past, the present, and the future. OK, the first question is about the past. Katie, a question for you. Do you know a lot about dinosaurs?
I know they are extinct.
But do you know how big the biggest dinosaur was?
About 10 metres tall?
No, sorry. It was much bigger. It was 18 metres tall.
Oh.
David, who had the first telephone conversation?
He was called Bell. He made the first telephone in 1876.
Yes, that's right. Now some questions about the world around us today. Helen, which is the biggest water bird in this country?
The swan?
Yes. Robert, how many legs has a butterfly got?
A butterfly? It's an insect. And all insects have got 6 legs.
Good. Harry, have baby lions got spots or stripes on their fur?
Baby lions have got spots.
Right. And finally, a question about the future. How old will I be next year?
68?
35?
I prefer your answer, Katie. You win.
Unit 10, Lesson 2. 2. Listen and order the cards.
Are you doing a puzzle?
Yes, I am. This one is easy. It says, write the name of a furry animal that has got brown spots on its fur. Is that a tiger?
No, a tiger's got stripes. It might be a baby lion.
Oh, yes, that's the right answer. Now I'm looking for a kind of creature. But it isn't a spider. It starts with a B.
Is it a beetle?
Yes, it is. Now, what bird is white, can swim, and has a long neck?
That's a swan, isn't it?
Yes. How can you chat with someone in another town without using a computer?
On the telephone or your mobile phone?
Yes, that's the right answer. Now the last one. A sport that starts with a G and ends with F.
Golf?
Yes, we finished it. Well done.
Unit 10, Lesson 3. 1. Look and listen. Then answer. This is an interesting picture.
Yes, I think it's a school in the future.
Why do you say that?
Because we don't travel to school like this. It looks like they've got rockets in their rucksacks.
How does it feel, do you think, to travel like this?
It must feel very exciting and fast.
What is different about the classrooms of the future?
There won't be any teachers.
Who will teach the class then?
Robots, I guess. And the children won't use books. There aren't any on the shelves. They'll do all their work on computers. Every desk will have a computer on it.
Do you think schools will really be like this in the future?
At the moment, I'm not sure. They might be. But some things won't change. Look, they're still going to play football in the playground, just like we are, in a few hours.
Unit 10, Lesson 7. 1. Listen, point and say.
Robot. Wings. Trees. Dinosaur. Museum.
Unit 10, Lesson 2. 1. Listen and write.
Where did you go yesterday?
We went to the zoo.
Oh, who did you go with?
Our class went with our teacher.
Did you like the zoo?
Yes, we saw some fantastic animals and birds, and insects too.
Did you see any jungle animals?
Yes, tigers and lions. Did you know lions have got spots on their fur when they are babies, but when they get bigger, they lose their spots?
No, I didn't know that. What else did you learn?
We learnt that all insects have 6 legs.
Who told you all these things?
The man who works at the zoo. His name is Mr. Jones. We had a long conversation about the insects. He knows everything about them.
Unit 10, Lesson 3. 1. Where will they get these things? Listen and write a letter in each box. I'm going to take the bus into town.
Where do you want to go?
Well, first I'll go to school and pick up my jacket. I left it there on Friday after I finished teaching.
Oh dear, I hope you find it.
Yes, me too. I don't want to go to the police station.
No!
You know it's Lucy's birthday tomorrow.
Oh no! I forgot!
Oh, Oliver, you forget everything.
Will you buy her a cake?
No, I'm going to make a cake. I'll buy some eggs at the market.
That's a good idea. Have you bought her present yet?
Yes, of course. I've bought her some trainers, but we need to pick them up from the post office.
They don't sell trainers at the post office.
No, I bought them online, but I wasn't at home when they arrived. Will you go to the post office?
Yes, OK. I'll go this afternoon. I'll give Lucy some flowers from our garden.
OK, Oliver, but don't take too many. Don't forget to buy her a birthday card too.
I won't.
Good. The best cards are at the bookshop.
OK, I'll go there. What are we going to do tomorrow evening?
Oh, thank you. I nearly forgot. We're going to the theatre. I'll go and get the tickets from the theatre in town.
OK, see you later. Hey, Mum, don't forget your handbag.
Unit 10, Lesson 4. 2. Listen and draw lines. Hello, Harry. Where are the children going to meet? It's almost time to get the bus home from the museum.
I think they're going to meet at the shop. Katie's there first. Can you see her? She's looking at a book about dinosaurs.
And where's Helen?
She's looking at the butterflies in the insect room.
Oh, yes, I can see her. She really likes butterflies, doesn't she? She's been in that room for a long time.
Yes. Robert prefers the dinosaurs. He's looking at them now.
What about David? Where is he?
He's buying something at the cafe. He's always hungry.
Unit 10, Lesson 5. 2. Listen and colour and write.
Do you think this picture shows the past, the present, or the future?
The past. We don't wear these clothes anymore. And look, there isn't a TV or a computer in the room. There isn't a telephone.
Yes, this picture is of a home long ago, perhaps 2 centuries ago.
They used fires to keep warm in those days.
Do you want to colour the fire?
Yes, I'll colour it orange. There, I've done it. It looks nice and warm now.
What about the family's clothes?
OK. The woman's dress is blue and the girl's skirt is brown. I'll colour the girl's shirt pink.
What do you think they are doing?
Perhaps they're having a conversation about the lovely warm fire. I think the girl is saying, "Sit by the fire, Mum."
Yes, perhaps. Can you write that next to her?
OK.
Unit 10, Lesson 7. 1. Listen and tick the box.
What are you reading about?
I'm reading about animals that are extinct.
What kind of animals are extinct?
Dinosaurs. They lived long ago, but there aren't any alive today.
Did all dinosaurs eat meat?
No, some only ate plants and leaves.
Did they all live on the land?
Yes, but some kinds of dinosaurs made their homes in trees, just like birds. They could fly too.
You've learnt a lot of things from that book. Can I read it?
Yes, of course.